A blessed day to you, all my sports to the bone people. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you all for tuning in. So, it's time for us to take a look at last night's CPL game. We had TKR going up against the Guyana Amazon Warriors. And usually, when these two teams come together, there's a lot of excitement. Fans are always pumped. Well, the excitement was mostly one-sided last night. Yes. And this is thanks to Nicholas Pooran. Man scored a very, very entertaining century. I tell you, my viewers and subscribers, Nicky P, the gift that keeps on giving. Having said all of that, I can tell you that the Ghana Amazon Warriors fans, they're still upbeat because guess what? They were able to score the required amount of runs to get into the top two to make sure they have a couple of bites at the cherry, as they go into the playoffs. So we're going to take a look at the scorecard. Plus, we're going to zoom in on the points table. And we'll also talk a little bit about Dwayne Bravo. So just give a listening ear until the end. And let me know what you all think in the comment section. All right. So it was TKR that batted first in last night's game. And, they were able to get 211 on the board. Now, things started off a little bit rocky for them. They lost the first wicket with only 1 run on the board. Paris, he was bowled by Imran Tayer. But then Nicholas Pooran, the Centurion, he came to the crease. And he, alongside Jason Roy, they were able to put together, some quick-fired runs. Nicholas Pooran basically led that partnership there. So they took it from 1 for 1 to 153 for 2. Yes, 153 for 2. I tell you, my people, if you didn't get a chance to watch the game, you need to go and take a look at the highlights. Nicholas Pooran, man, such a clean striker of the ball. So smooth when he's operating. Now, Paris, as I said, he didn't score. Jason Roy got 34 from 26 with 2 fours and 2 sixes. Now, Nicholas Pooran, he got 101 59 deliveries. 9 fours and 9 sixes. Yes. 8 sixes. 9 fours and 8 sixes at a strike rate of 171.19. It was a thing of beauty to sit and to watch Nicholas Pooran in action last night. Andre Russell, he scored 9. Karen Pollard was left not out at 19. Tim David was removed by Shamar Joseph without troubling the score. Casey Carty continuing his nice little runner form. He got 27 from 13 not out, 3 fours and 1 6. Once again sharing a good partnership with Karen Pollard. So 211 for 5. Now, in terms of the bowling for the Guyana Amazon Warriors, Imran Tayer once again being economical somewhat. He bowled 3 overs for 29 runs, picked up 1 wicket. Pretorius got 4 overs out of the way, 33 runs, 1 wicket. Romario Shepherd's 4 overs cost him 42 runs. Shamar Joseph, he picked up 3 wickets, but he was a bit on the expensive side. He gave away 50 runs, while Moeen Ali bowled 3 overs for 27 runs. Goody Kishmoti, his 2 overs cost him 18 runs. So, that's how the bowling went for the Guyana Amazon Warriors. So going in search of 211, the Guyana Amazon Warriors knew that they had to go from ball 1. And, TKR, they had the same thing in mind. They actually removed Anderson quite early. He was removed for 1. So Gerbers and Shea Hope, they came together. They were working on a little partnership before Shea Hope was removed. So from 6 for 1, they went up to 64 for 2 when Shea Hope was removed. And from there, they were unable to really establish any strong partner, any other strong partnership. So Anderson made one, as I said. Shea Hope 28 from 19. Gerbers was removed for 36 from 22. He had 3 fours and 2 sixes to his name. Shimran Hetmeyer, unfortunately, unable to fire in that game. He scored 9 from 7. Kimo Paul, who is playing mostly as a batsman that will give you a couple of overs, he made 1. Moin Ali made 5. Romario Shepherd didn't trouble the score. Pretorius didn't trouble the score. You understand? Moti, he was the man that stayed there along with Imran Tayer to make sure that, they scored the required amount of runs. I think it was probably like 114 or something like that they needed to score to make sure that they secured the spot there. So Moti was left not out on 26 from 28. He had 2 sixes to his name. And Imran Tayer getting his second best T20 score of 20. Shamar Joseph was removed by Nathan Edward of 1 ball. You understand? Now, bowling for Trinbago Knight Riders, Akil Hussain, economical as usual, 4 overs, 24 runs, 1 wicket. Nathan Edward, 2.5 overs, 3 wickets, 19 runs. Shout out to the youngster. Andre Russell, 2 overs, 33 runs. His first over went for 20 and I think about 24 or so runs. Terence Hines, 4 overs, 17 runs, 3 wickets. Wakar Sal Michael, he bowled 4 overs, he picked up 3 for 26. Tim David and Karen Pollard, they bowled 1 over apiece. And, they ended up winning the game there by 74 runs. So they bowled out the Guyana Amazon Warriors for 137 in 18.5 overs. So tough luck, my people. I'm sure that last night's game, both teams, they wanted to just look at certain things to make sure that, everything is good going into the nitty-gritty part, if you will. So that is basically how that one went. Congratulations to Karen Pollard and his men. Once again, shout out to Nicholas Pooran for getting that century there. Now, let me just give you a quick reminder of what the scorecard is looking like. Not even the scorecard, the points table. So Guyana Amazon Warriors, they're 10 games played, 7 wins, 3 defeats. Let me just give you the points. They're on 14. St. Lucia, they're also on 14. Trinbago Knight Riders, they're also on 14 points. So 3 teams locked in on 14 points. But, the Guyana Amazon Warriors, they have a better net run rate. So, that's how they ended up on the top there with St. Lucia second and Trinbago Knight Riders third. We have Barbados rounding off the 4th spot on 10 points. So, that's basically how it looked. Now, before we go, my people, the fielding was extremely tough to watch, especially when TKR were in the field. It was tough to watch. Couple of catches going down. You understand? Brian Charles, who was called up to replace Dwayne Bravo. Unfortunately for him, the ball didn't want to leave him at all. I think it was actually 2 catches that he put down, So he had a very tough night there on the field as a substitute, So just wanted to highlight that Brian Charles is the man in the squad who is replacing Dwayne Bravo. Gonna leave it right there so for now, but we are going to talk again later on, man. Big up on yourself.